Hey y'all, hi! Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful day so far. My name is Mandy. Hello. Today's video is going to be all about favorites. I'm talking movies, fashion, beauty, shoes, snuggly things that just make you feel good, make things easier, and just lighten and brighten the day. Because sometimes, and I know y'all know this too, you just have to kind of lean on those comforts a little bit more than usual. And these are some of the special little items that have really been getting me by personally. And y'all know the first one, of course, is going to be from Walmart. I mean, it has to. And I paid $41 for it in October of 2024. And then I broke it, okay? I washed it too vigorously in the washing machine. And so I rebought it September of 2025. That's when I really discovered how special it was. And it's a heated blanket and it's full size, which is great because when my daughters are home and we want to watch a family movie, they're right there underneath it with me, and it's just good old family time. What makes this one so good though is it has 5 heat settings and a 10-hour timer, so you don't have to sit there and fiddle with it every couple of hours. And it's so velvety soft. I just sink into my couch and I watch movies and I'm just like an old man. I'm just like lights out, I'm telling you. Speaking of cuddling up in front of the TV, I have a couple of movie and TV series recommendations that I wanted to talk to y'all about. The first one is actually unbelievable. Like, I was so immersed in the story. So it's called The Penguin. It's on HBO Max and it's starring Colin Farrell. He plays the main character and it takes place in the whole like Batman universe. And I just have to say that I'm not a DC or a Marvel comic aficionado by any stretch of the imagination. I don't watch every Batman that comes out. I don't watch every Spider-Man that comes out. And the reason why I like this series so much is because you don't necessarily have to be to thoroughly enjoy the series. You don't have to know even who Batman is. So it's action-packed. It's very like gangster mob coded. And as far as I understand it, it's a one and done season. So they're not going to be doing any more. It goes full circle and it's really worth the watch. I also just rewatched the 1985 version of Anne of Green Gables starring Megan Follows. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you've never seen it, if you haven't read the books, it's just a superb movie collection to have. It takes place in Prince Edward Island in the early 1800s. And it just goes through the main character Anne Shirley's life and her trials and tribulations. It's wholesome, it's hilarious. I laugh, I cry, I yearn in this movie. Like, I can remember watching it in the 80s on PBS in the United States. It's like the public broadcasting system. And it's 3 parts. You have Anne of Green Gables, Anne of Avonlea, and then the continuing story. And what this story did to my prepubescent heart. If you've never seen it, go watch it. Come back to me. Type it out. We'll talk about it. I think talking about Anne of Green Gables made my blood pressure high because my ears are so red. Oh my goodness. As far as like movies go, the ones that have really been getting me out of my gourd and sending me into another orbit, honestly, is Zoolander, the first one, the original, starring Ben Stiller. It is so good. It's about the fashion industry and the modeling industry, which I thought was kind of apropos for a fashion channel for me to mention it, but it's just so hilarious. So many quotable quotes that I still use to this day.
Orange mocha frappuccino! Yeah!
Another movie that I just rewatched that I adore is Young Frankenstein, written and starred in by Gene Wilder, directed by Mel Brooks. Of course, it's a comedy, not to mention that it was a passion project of Gene Wilder, which just makes it that much better. But I also just watched the reimagined version by Guillermo del Toro, the newest Frankenstein, and that one made me sob for 2 days. No other movie besides Atonement has ever made me feel so sad besides that one. So if you're in a bad mood, don't watch that one. Watch The Young Frankenstein. It's so good. Adore it. Okay, so let's talk about fashion favorites for a moment. So I've mentioned Quince sweaters here on my channel many times, probably ad nauseum at this point, but it wasn't until very recently where I realized just how amazing they actually are. So I mentioned a couple of videos back that I have a family member going through some pretty significant health issues, and she just had surgery November 6th That's why I haven't been posting very often. But prior to her hospital stay, I packed my yak wool sweater, I packed my cashmere sweater, I packed her cashmere cardigan, because when it comes to hospitals, you never know what you're gonna get. The waiting room is extremely cold, the recovery room is gonna be warm, the corridors are gonna be hot because all the doors are open and the elevators, and we live in the South. It's gonna be humid and funky and nasty. And we traveled in these sweaters. We ate messy hospital food in these sweaters. We slept in these sweaters, and they stayed comfortable and flawless the whole entire time. And I was never too hot or too cold. And when she didn't have her cardigan, she was asking for the damn cardigan. Another fashion favorite that I had to mention today is one that I've never talked about here on my channel. I've been a fan of suave sneakers for several years now, but I just never talked about them because sneakers are so boring. But they've really come through for me recently. And I have 3 pair. I have 1 high top and 2 low top. I don't really wear the high tops, but the low tops are so stinking comfortable. I love them so much. The material is like scrunchy. It's soft. It feels like a sock whenever you wear it. And the reason why I like them so much is because I could pull them on and I could sleep in them if I need to, and it's still really, really comfortable. They have great arch support. They have nice grippy rubber soles. I could wear them for really long hours without any pain, and I could also walk in them for long distances if I needed to, and I highly, highly recommend them. So I've had a lot of instances lately where I'm out and about, I'm at a doctor's office or a hospital or Christmas shopping, and I want to look pulled together. I want to look presentable, but I don't have a lot of time or energy to put on makeup. Like if I'm going to do it, it's going to be 5 minutes and under, like a 5-minute face. And there's just been a couple of hero products that's really helped me out with time management. The first of which is going to be the Glossier Cloud Paints. These are so amazing. So they're just pigmented enough to make an impact, but they're sheer enough to not necessarily look like makeup. And it's kind of like playing with watercolors. And I just love the squeezy tubes. And then I could also say the same about the Danessa Myricks Colorfix. I've talked about these several times on my channel already. I still love them. I still use them. They're a lot higher of an impact. So if you use them on your cheeks or on your eyes or in your lips, they're waterproof, they're smudge proof, they're cry proof. You could also mix them and match them like paint. So if you wanted a little lighter or a little brighter or a little deeper, you can definitely do that. They're not nearly like a watercolor. They're extremely pigmented. Like a little bit goes a long way. Next is gonna be a very recent purchase that I actually saw on Lauren Mae Beauty's channel. She influenced me to buy this. And it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I love the original formula of this. So I got it in the color burgundy, and it is so stinking beautiful. I can't even deny. If you're familiar with L'Oreal Lash Paradise, this is very much like that. It's like not an overly wet formula. So it really like adheres to the lashes and makes them splinky and like speckledy, almost like a editorial look. It's burgundy, it's limited edition, and me likey. Honestly, I could go on and on with objects that are worthy of my affection and my appreciation here lately that have really come through, but I don't have as much time to film today, unfortunately. So if you're interested in more items and a bigger list, maybe if you want some gift ideas, things that have really been like an MVP in my life here lately, I'm gonna put the links and everything in the description box below, and just check it out if you feel up to it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this favorites video. I hope y'all found this video helpful, enjoyable, and a little bit entertaining. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I always appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay safe and stay healthy in this wild, crazy, weird world that we're living in, I'm telling you. And I'm going to be seeing y'all very, very soon. Bye.